Broadcasting from the iconic 299 Queen Street West.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages,
Please welcome
Virgin Mornings
Love the Mornings.
with Adam Wilde, TJ, and Jax.
Very fun, isn't it?
Okay, let's go.
Good morning. It's a bit of a cool morning. 13 degrees right now. And it's going to go up to 24 today. Whew.
Oh.
But you know what? Whatever. It's a Wednesday. We've got to do a little bit of work. We get through this day. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, all in the 30-degree levels.
So, go, Daddy.
I mean, are we going to complain about 23 degrees in this country?
No.
No, I didn't think so. So this morning, lots going on, including a replay of one of the craziest ghost hits we've ever had, and that's just coming up in about 6 minutes. I'll talk about that in just a second. Also want to remind you that Summer Side Hustle is still happening at 7 o'clock. Want to give you $100 instantly. All you need to do is text SUMMER and your name to 99999, and let's check in with the crew. TJ, what's on your mind, man?
I would like to make an announcement. I, TJ O'Halloran, have purchased a bed frame. Now, this is notable because a couple weeks ago, I made the proclamation that I was just going to keep my mattress on the ground because I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
And everybody on this show thought I was crazy. Well, you were right. And I only know that now because my girlfriend said, hey, are we ever going to get a bed frame?
And she said, we.
I'm sorry, we?
Hold on.
No,
She said,
No, sorry. Are you ever going to get
When
a
did
bed
she-
frame?
when did she move in?
She said we.
When did she move in?
Yeah,
She didn't move in.
Does she live there now?
No.
So when did
So where's the we come
get
from?
Because we like to do things together.
You are
Interesting.
such.
We really
gonna
enjoy
keep-
selling sunset.
Yes, Jax, we will be keeping an eye on they.
We a very close eye. We will be.
What's going on with you?
Well, guys, I don't know if you felt something slightly different last night, just before 11 o'clock. And I swear to God, if you guys start talking and making fun of the moon,
Let's bet the moon.
Here we go.
Here.
no, guys.
Nope, tell me how I'm feeling.
Tell us.
New moon in Leo has officially begun at 10:42 Eastern Standard Time last night.
Okay.
And you're going to feel a lot today. The sun and the moon join forces in Leo, inviting us to celebrate our
Like the Power
individual.
Rangers.
TJ, inviting us to celebrate our individuality, our passions, and our need to be seen, protected, and appreciated. So just in
All right.
case you're feeling some of those deep thoughts and feelings today, let them resonate. It's okay. It's a new moon, baby.
All right, cool. Producer Jesse.
I hate you.
Thanks for that, Jax.
Guys.
New dietary guidelines dropped yesterday, and they say that men should limit alcohol to 1 drink a day.
Yeah, TJ.
My question is, does this change anybody in the world's drinking habits?
No,
It does not.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Also, can you drink that in clusters, as in
No,
if
you
I
can't
save
save
all
up.
7
You
of
can't
my
save
drinks
up,
for
no.
Saturday?
I think you can.
I think you can,
Yeah.
Jax. I think you must be able to.
I've actually read that does more damage to your liver because it's the difference between
Because
just like
it's
a gradual
binge drinking.
versus
It's called
binge
binge
drinking.
drinking.
That's not
TJ.
what the moon says, okay?
Yeah.
So
Don't
anyway,
you
listen.
dare bring the
Hey,
moon
we're in
into
Leo.
this.
We are going to play brand new Ghosted for you. I said it was coming up in 8 minutes. It's
Yeah,
more like
you were
28
wrong.
minutes. I am wrong. That's going to be at 6:08. This one is crazy because everybody wants to know who Sarah's dad was.
Daddy.
That's the big question.
Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
Britney Spears has asked the court to keep her father from reasserting control over her life and career that he has had for most of the past 12 years. So Jamie Spears, her dad, is known as a conservator, which means he has legal power over her major life decisions and has had such since 2008 until 2019 when he temporarily stepped aside for health reasons. So Britney's asking the courts that her father not return to the role of conservator of her person. She's strongly opposed to Jamie returning as that person, and she wants it to be Jodie Montgomery, who's been serving as this the temporary
Yes,
conservator.
yeah.
This has been since 2008. She says she doesn't want to completely end the entire arrangement, and that might be due in part to how difficult it is to end these things. So it's a story that we're going to keep following. It's a pretty big deal. The documents also reveal that Britney has no plans to perform live again anytime soon, and the last time she did so was in October of 2018, and then in early 2019, she canceled a planned Vegas residency. So it's just a wild story. We're going to keep following that one. The CNE is going to be taking place online this year. You just got to head to thex.com to access a wide range of activities, including how-tos on popular busking tricks, the CNE's favorite recipes, a virtual air show, virtual rides, an online gaming tournament, ice skating, dog shows, and way more. And that's starting August 21st.
I go for the dog show.
I go for the dog show.
Yeah.
I would put it on for your little dog Reggie Jax and see what he does.
If I eat multiple things with cheese on it over the internet,
Yeah.
do I get the calories?
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I think that's how that works. Hey, shout out to the University of Toronto, who are just ranked the best university in Canada. And not only that, one of the top 25 universities on the planet. Number 23. This is according to Shanghai Academic Research Rankings. It moved up a couple spots actually this year. So, yay, U of T.
That's amazing. Good for them.
And that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Virgin Mornings with, of course, this happened in Toronto.
Someone's full stop traffic on the 401 to shoot a rap video. Let me say it again because I feel like it's the perfect headline.
Yeah.
Someone fully stopped traffic on the 401 to shoot a rap video.
I love it. I love it.
You love it?
I think it's hilarious. I mean, if I was a car behind them, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be livid, but
So how did they do it?
So Rapper Top 5, they pulled out a full, the Rapper Top 5, sorry, pulled out a full-blown production on the 401. So he was in like a G-Wagon going down, and then they had another car to the left of it that was following along very slowly, and they were like lip-syncing while they were doing it, and then they would stop, and they had their hazards on and everything, and then he would get out of the car, rap a little bit.
gathering content.
Is gathering the content, and they were saying that people driving by who were not thrilled could hear him saying things like about the 401. So people are like, oh, it's gonna be the new 401 anthem. Great.
You know, I don't hate it because also we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, where are you going that you're in a rush? I think it's funny. I think we all need to take life a little less seriously these days.
But Jax, I appreciate what you're saying.
And
listen,
be kinder to each other. You know what I mean?
If I am an artist and I want to get attention, this is the way to do it. It's a great marketing move. There's no question about that. However,
I know.
For everybody else and for like the safety of people on the
No, I know.
Here's the thing: if somebody hits those guys, they feel guilty the rest of their lives.
I
right?
know, but nobody was hit, and I just all think we need to be a little softer with each other. I'm just saying. It's a win-win situation. They get their content.
It's not
we
a
get the
win-win
content.
I don't think there is a win-win here.
We get to watch a new rap video, and they get to shoot a new rap video, and everybody like, where are you going? Shoppers? Like,
All
it's
I'm saying is if you're stopping traffic on the 401, this better be the next Tuesday slide.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
It better be
exactly.
worth it.
True.
This better be big.
I don't know. Everyone just a little softer, okay?
This is 99.9 Virgin Radio. By the way, it worked for him.
That's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
Toronto police will start wearing body cameras as of next week. In an effort to increase transparency, the Toronto police voted to pass a series of recommendations aimed at police reform. That meeting went all day yesterday, and the vote was unanimous, and it included a motion to adopt body cameras on all officers, and the rollout of which is going to begin next week. There was a petition floating around on this in May that had over 100,000 signatures in support of introducing the cameras.
Yes.
So it's a nice step in the right direction there. Someone in Toronto just set the record for the most Starbucks Uber Eats orders and the biggest order in the country. So someone in our fair city set the record for the most orders with 342 Starbucks orders in just 1 year.
That's every day, basically.
Like-
Basically, I did the math because 362 days in the year. So that's
5, but 365 days.
What did I say?
62.
Yeah,
but
maybe by your calendar. But by the one that... Okay, never mind. My math is off. I was going to say this person probably has like 3 or 4 weeks vacation and then didn't order.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so they're just not in town for the other, but otherwise it's every day.
Is that what you've been doing over there? Is math
Quietly.
that wasn't
He's
even
been
right?
so quiet this
It
morning, and now we
wasn't
know
even
why.
accurate.
Yeah.
It wasn't even accurate math, TJ.
I have a chalkboard in the other room that I have to go erase because apparently the math is wrong.
Oh, my God.
Toronto also holds the record for the biggest order placed from Starbucks on Uber Eats, and that was the Peter Monk Cardiac Center. They
Yeah.
ordered just a ton of pastry, snacks, coffee, and a whole bunch more. And it feels like cheating a little bit, right? I'd like to see who had the biggest, like, just straight up drink orders.
Yeah, call the cardiac center out for cheating. Yeah, there we go.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. Get math wrong, then I call out the cardiac center. Stranger Things is not going to be ending after season 4, despite some rumors online. So according to reports,
Stranger.
Jax, let him.
I don't like the show.
are you doing?
I don't like the show. Sorry.
I was on a roll.
I know, honey.
You were doing great, man. Keep going.
according to reports, the cast of the series have been told that the production is tentatively due to start back on the 17th of September. Some shows and movies are actually filming, so it sounds like that's actually going to happen. But according to Ross Duffer, who's one of the show's creators, season 4 won't be the end. We know what the end is, and we know when it is. The pandemic has given us time to look ahead, figure out what's best for the show. Starting to fill that out gave us a better idea of how long we need to tell that story.
Now, Jax and TJ don't watch this, but I am a hardcore Stranger Things fan, and if you are too, you're pumped about this because this tells you that they could go minimum 6 seasons, which is good. I think anything beyond that, though, you're asking for trouble. There's very few shows in that category, like scripted dramas and ones that are scary, that can keep getting better after 4 or 5 seasons of it. So it'd be very interesting to see because you always got to elevate it, right? It's always got to be a little bit more, a little bit more.
Didn't they say this what happened with The Walking Dead? And I understand that The Walking Dead does follow a graphic novel, but like it went on far too long.
It did, and my understanding with The Walking Dead, and I never watched the show or read the novel, but the thing is that it will just keep going. The way they look at the show is that it's like a soap opera. They look at it as a zombie soap opera, so it'll just continue without an end date. They want to just keep going as long as they can.
Cool.
I hope they keep those Christmas lights lit up for the next couple seasons
of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
wow,
that's part of the show.
You know why Jax and TJ won't watch this show? Because they're too scared of it.
It's scary. TJ and I are scared. Okay, sue us.
And so they're making fun of a show that they won't watch because both of them, close to 30 and over 30, will not watch it because they're too scared. Come on, guys.
Don't you shame me like this.
It's Virgin Radio.
Such a bad person. Virgin Mornings wants to know.
Like all the way through to your core.
Am I a bad person?
Your turn to judge at 416-872-9999 or 999 to text. You are the jury. Producer Jesse, what's the story?
You have been talking a lot lately about people throwing massive parties, so I want to tell you my story. I own a downtown condo that I rent out to my son, who's in his mid-20s. On August 4th, I received an email from concierge in the building saying, the noise complaint has been logged and marked against my residence. After a nanosecond of digging and investigating the situation, I find out that my son threw a massive party on the long weekend that featured dozens of his friends. In my book, if you throw a party in the middle of a global pandemic and put people's lives at risk, you lose your privileges to a condo. I gave him till October 1st to find a new place or move back in with me, but he will not be renting my place anymore. We'll see how it plays out. He is still very upset and doesn't have a plan yet. I'd like you to judge me for am I a bad person? Mommy landlord Haley.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When you're a parent, you feel guilty about just about everything, but sometimes you got to do the right thing. All right. Let's kick it off with Jax. What do you think? Bad person?
Yeah.
Wow. Why? What? Okay. Why?
Because I don't think you should. It's an odd time. I think you should just let him live. I think that you can punish him in different ways.
She offered to let him move back into her house.
Right. I think that you can punish him in different ways, but just like keep him where he's at, make him learn his lesson. And I grew up with, no money, so I can't even conceptualialize like living in my parents' non-existent condo. But yeah, I don't know, just like punish him, like lay down the law, but don't kick him out.
TJ.
Not a bad person.
Okay.
He's in his mid-20s. It's not like he's 19.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be throwing loud parties that get noise complaints in a really nice condo.
Well, TJ would have especially hate a noise complaint.
We talked about that. So I'm going to noise complain? I'm like, no, that kid's the devil. Do whatever you got to do, Haley.
I'm going to say good person, and I'm going to say good mother, and I'm going to say, in fact, you did not go far enough. You should never have offered to allow him to move back into your place. He's in his mid-20s. Time to have a plan. Let's go.
I know.
And if you're going to... No. If you have you have the option to live on your parents' dime, even if you are paying rent. You didn't make the down payment on the condo. You are living in your parents' condo, and you know that comes with different rules, right?
He is spoiled. Absolutely.
For sure.
He's spoiled, but...
So this is her job. Her job to check in and go, okay, go get yourself a real landlord and we'll see how that goes.
Maybe just like 6 months from now. I don't know. Just
6 months?
I don't know. Just give him like 6 months grace to figure, like maybe he's going through it. Maybe he's going through something. I don't know. Maybe he's going through it, okay? Maybe he's going through it. Just,
man.
Guys, I always say it, but a little softer with each other these days, okay?
Okay.
So what about his neighbors? He wasn't soft with his neighbors.
416-872-9999, 999 to text. Is the mother in this situation a bad person or not? You let us know what you think.
Please text.
It's Mackenzie Porter, Virgin Mornings.
You're such a bad person.
Virgin Mornings wants to know.
Like all the way through to your core.
Am I a bad person?
First, a quick recap. Producer Jesse, bad person who submitted themselves.
Haley is evicting her son from the condo that she owns because he threw a massive party on the August long weekend. She's giving him till October 1st to either move back in with her or find a new spot to live.
Now, Jack says she's a bad person because, maybe there's another way that they could find some middle ground. TJ and I are like, no, she's great. She's
That's
great.
mom laying down the law.
What are the texts saying, though?
Pretty split right now. A text from the 416, bad person. He pays rent. If it was a random tenant, would you kick them out or give them a warning?
The difference is you can in this case, right? You have the option. Take it.
Okay, no.
Another text in the 905. She's a good person. Thank God there's still moms out there in the world who will do something like this. He's a spoiled mid-20-year-old boy that needs to get his life together. Kick him to the curb. Good on you, Mom.
Where's the lie?
That's aggressive, but yeah.
Okay. Alba's on the phone. What do you think about this mom?
Fantastic mother. She has gained respect off the bat. As hurtful as it is on her end, I'm sure. What lesson are they going to learn?
Yeah, what if we could have the best of both worlds?
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'll tell you something. I had a situation in hockey with one of my boys. He disrespected us just before leaving the house. I took him to his game, and I made him watch his team play.
Oh,
sick.
Yeah.
Right on.
It was just our luck that
from the top row.
kid got in Jersey. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember once in
I just got
hockey,
goosebumps.
my mom thought I was playing with like a bad attitude lately, like I wasn't being a very good
That you
teammate.
were?
And then
Just kidding.
TJ, go ahead. I want to hear your story.
I'm shook. I can't even remember the end of the story now.
No, honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go. Tell us the story.
You stop telling your story.
Yeah, don't
So
stop.
I was playing with a really bad attitude, and my mom said, if you don't turn it around, I'm not going to drive you to your games anymore.
Ooh.
The thing was, I was 19, and I could drive myself, so she didn't have to. But she still said it.
You were 19. Did you go?
I did.
That's amazing. Hey, thank you for your call. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck to that family.
Bad person.
Virgin Mornings wants to know,
Like all the way through to your core.
am I a bad person?
Time for the results, and this one is contentious. There are opinions, and I love this. So, producer Jesse, one more time. The brief story is
Haley is evicting her son from the condo that she owns because he threw a massive party on the August long weekend.
and she did offer for him to move back in. Now, Jack says she's a bad person because there's a way to learn this lesson without booting him.
Yeah.
TJ and I are like, yeah, just crush him.
Yeah.
Make him live in the
Guys.
basement again.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Try
with
having
yourself.
girls over now when you're in your mom's basement. That's what I'm saying. But listen, what are the text messages saying? We just got time for a couple more, and then we're going to get to the results.
From the 416, Haley is not a bad person. I think that was a good decision as a good person and a good mother and a good citizen. Your son is in his mid-20s, and he's putting others at risk. Don't forget that. P.S. Jax, you're far too kind. Such a bleeding heart. But I would not want your children living in my condo with that attitude.
All of my children are going to form a little army and come live in your homes.
Yeah, that's the scary part. We're afraid of that.
Then Allie in Scarborough says, Haley is being unreasonable. Why go nuclear on your son? So you'd rather have him pay rent to a stranger instead than to you? That's being a bad businesswoman and a bad mom.
See, I think it's being a good businesswoman because you can hold people to account a lot easier when they're not your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would just be my thought on it. And plus, he's probably not paying market rent. Come on, guys. Like, are you going to charge? Sorry, it's going to be $2,300 for this one-bedroom condo.
No, she sounds like she's harsh, so
Plus
maybe.
utilities.
Well, maybe. Okay, producer Jesse, we got the results. What are we looking at?
85% of people say not a bad person.
Look at that.
Hey.
Oh, can you hear those claps, everyone in Toronto? Those are claps for themselves. Here we go.
Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
Britney Spears has asked the court to keep her father from reasserting control over her life and career that he has had for most of the past 12 years. So this is a huge story. Here's what's going on. Jamie Spears is known as a conservator, which basically means he has legal power over her major life decisions, including finances and other stuff, and has since 2008, where she had her very public mental health issues. And it was that way until 2019, when he temporarily stepped aside for his own personal health reasons. Now, since that time, someone named Jodie Montgomery has been serving as her conservator. Conservator? Mm-hmm. Conservator. But she wants her to do it, or them to do it on a full-time, permanent basis.
Take over.
And the court document says Brittany is strongly opposed to James returning as a conservator of her person. So This doesn't mean she would end this agreement where, she would be back in control of the major aspects of her life. She still wants someone to kind of
help her out
with that.
Yeah.
Now, that might be due in part to it's very difficult to end these agreements. The document also revealed that Britney has no plans to perform again anytime soon. She'd last performed in October 2018 and in early 19 canceled a planned Vegas residency. So it's a huge story. It's a big deal, and it's something that we're going to be following for the next few months.
And the interesting thing about that Vegas residency is it lines up with Jamie, her father, not being the conservator anymore. And South Park made jokes about this. But literally, if you're the conservator in someone's life, you can compel them to perform.
Yeah.
And so the issue with something like this is when you have, usually in this situation, it's because, you're taking over for one of your parents who's very old and can no longer take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So you never lose the conservatorship. The problem with Britney is it happened when she was like 28, 29.
Yeah, she was in her mid-late 20s.
And just because you have mental health issues, and I'm not saying she does, I don't know. But just because you do doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in control of your life. There are plenty of people who are schizophrenic, bipolar, manic depressive, whatever, who have complete control over their lives. And so in this situation, I also would think, and just on a personal level, it would really negatively affect your relationship with a parent.
Yes.
Because your parent literally is a conservator, and I'm not kidding. If you want to go to Starbucks, you have to ask permission. And she's Britney freaking Spears. She's got the money to go to Starbucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's in a lot of pain right now, as you can see from a lot of her socials.
Very tough.
Like TJ said, and she's not asking to be fully free of it. That would be a huge adjustment for her to go back. Exactly.
And that's the thing. It's just somebody who would work with her a little bit more. Because I think there's legally, it's almost impossible to get rid of one of these.
I just love her.
So we're hoping for the best for Brittany there, and let's see what happens with it. The CNE is going to take place online this year. It's actually starting on August 21st, going to September 7th, and you can head to thex.com. There's going to be a wide range of activities, including a virtual air show, virtual rides, an online gaming tournament, ice skating, dog shows, and way more.
Now, do you have to pay to look at the website and then pay for all the recipes and the rides?
Let's say yes.
So it's $25 to view the website and $40 to do the virtual ride.
There's not a lot of fun in the world right now. I'll pay for it. I'll meet you there. Meet you in the sky ride.
Shout out to the University of Toronto that was just named the best university in Canada and number 23 overall in the world, moving up one position from last year. This is according to the Shanghai Academic Research Rankings. McMaster University also ranked number 99 on the list, so not a big deal. And that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ.
We got a couple passes for you and 3 of your closest friends to experience the immersive Van Gogh exhibition happening this summer. We're going to take caller 9 right now, 416-872-9999, so you can get in your van and go check out this exhibit. I'm very proud of that.
In your van?
Yeah, Van Gogh.
TJ, you are so much better than what you
know what? You guys
hate
are
it.
so lost without me.
It's Virgin Radio.
Could break my heart.
Virgin Mornings with Adam Wilde, TJ, and Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
You always got to be careful when someone comes over to your house to babysit dogs or kids or just look after things for you because they snoop. And we have a snoop among us. Now, just for a second, I want you to, Adam Wilde, TJ, and Jax, for as well as you know us, you may know us well, you may not know us well at all. Who do you think among us is the snooper? Who's a snoopy person? Oh, wait. 3, 2, 1. Jax. That's right. Jax is the snooper.
I'm curious. I'm nosy.
Your nosy is a much better word for it. Because
hang on. No.
You will open showers.
Yeah.
She does do that.
Open medicine cabinets.
Yes.
You'll go into the special drawer in the bedrooms that you're not supposed to go into.
Yeah, your housewarming on Saturday night was very interesting, wasn't it? You're looking good. No, but I was babysitting Adam Wilde's sweet little daughter, Everly, yesterday, and I was thirsty. I found myself to be rather parched. So I went into his fridge. And when I went into his fridge, I was very surprised.
What'd you see in the fridge?
You had 6 tubs of hummus, man.
They were like vats.
Like
they were
full,
huge.
I sent TJ a video. I was like, look at this guy. 6 tubs. You had a full veggie tray, but 6 tubs.
Yeah, so here's the deal.
That's too much.
So I was, for a little while there, feeling a little puffy, right? Just feeling a little out of sorts with my eating.
A little fluffy,
So what I've done is I've simplified what I buy. So I do not buy anything except for only what I eat.
Yeah.
And no chocolate and no candy and nothing fun.
And you got that sweet tooth.
So, yeah, 100%. Cookies don't last in my house. So what I do is I eat chicken and vegetables and hummus every day. That's all I eat. And it's working slowly.
Yeah.
But
Which
that's
is the
all I
best
eat.
way.
And so I have a lot of hummus.
It was just so much.
And I like the garlic and onion hummus because it's the best one.
Don't you?
And I don't want to run out of hummus because then I'll get snacks and then I'll get Uber Eats and then I'll get something really bad for me. So I'm trying to make sure my fridge is fully stocked
of hummus
so that I can trim down this body and have a hot boy rest of summer. and I just, I didn't think it was that weird, but apparently it's weird.
It was just a lot. It was a lot to see. It looked like a Costco aisle in your fridge.
The video did make it seem a lot like
it was just a lot.
It didn't help that Jax was giving out samples too.
Right, of course.
The video, but
so then the question is, I cannot be like 6 or 7, okay, maybe 10 things of hummus.
Yeah,
it's not that weird, is it? I can't be the only one with weird stuff in their fridge.
Normal.
I feel like this is a time in everybody's life where, like, if you opened up the fridge unannounced, you'd find some weird stuff.
I do have the world's biggest container of ketchup in my fridge. Like, it's just proportionately to what everything else that's in there, it's too big. And it was because I needed a little bit of ketchup one day. But the grocery stores at the beginning of the pandemic, you just grabbed the first thing you saw, right?
Right.
And the only ketchups that were available were like the big ones, the big ones.
That's true. I know the family size.
Yeah. So I have a family size ketchup thing in my fridge. And I've used it
why am I
once.
explaining myself to the person that has a tub of mayo? You have a tub of Hellman's mayo.
Not
4
anymore.
liters. That you used for a video. 4 liters of mayo.
Not anymore. I don't.
Okay, you used 2 liters of it for your video, but you still have 2
Yeah, and I
liters
danced
remaining.
in it, and then I ate some of it because I have a little mayo in my fridge. No, but if you open up my fridge right now, I have a mega block of cheese. Like, I do not have a family. It is myself and my 6-pound dog. I have a family-sized cheese. Just wait. No, it's so good in the middle of the night. Yum, yum, yum.
I want to feel less bad about this, about my hummus addiction, which I don't feel bad about, but
It's a lot, dude.
416-872-9999, 999 to text. If someone were to open your fridge right now, not named you, someone that doesn't live at your house, what would they find that they go, that's weird? And then why do you have it? It's 99.9 Virgin Radio. Harry Styles.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Okay, so if someone were to open your fridge right now, what would be the red flag? What would be the thing that would be like, I'm going to have to judge on that? Jax was after me for my hummus yesterday because I have
so much. So much.
I do have like 10 of them, but it's so good. The garlic and onion hummus is the greatest. Who cares about your breath? I'm single.
Can't wait to kiss you.
You know what I mean? All right, TJ, what did text saying?
A lot of beautiful weirdos in this city, and I love it. Text from the 647. It may not be food, but we keep sunscreen in my fridge. So when you reapply on a hot day, it's nice and cool. Sunscreen? Cold sunscreen?
Yeah.
I just thought about something.
What?
So I know someone who keeps her face stuff, like all of her facial cleaning, moisturizer, all of it in the fridge.
Yeah.
I've never asked why, but are you supposed to do that?
Listen, I don't know a ton about makeup, but a girl I was seeing for a while, like that, she would put all of her cosmetics in the fridge, especially like all her face creams, night creams, day creams, all that stuff. Yeah, apparently if kept at a good temperature, it lasts longer.
Really?
All right.
I did not know that.
I learned something.
Or maybe I made that up. Keep going.
It could be both.
Probably more.
Another text from the 289. Pickles. We have 6 ongoing jars of pickles in our fridge. One is even just for juice for vodka shots.
Pickle backs, baby.
You know what? Who doesn't? You got to have one weird pickle jar that you don't know the last time you had it or looked at it in the back of the fridge and you go, oh, that's still there?
Just
Love that
go
sweet,
bad.
sweet crunch.
I don't think so.
Pickles?
Yeah.
If you wait long enough, they just become cucumbers again.
The way you're looking at me, I know you're lying.
TJ, are you sure you're not a dad?
Pretty sure.
Like, you're sure that there's
I
not
don't
some
know.
girl
Who
out
knows,
there
man?
with baby TJ hanging around? Because that was a dad joke.
What? Cucumbers become pickles.
Yeah.
And then they revert back. It's science.
Hey, keep them coming. 999 to text 416-872-9999.
Good mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
Toronto police will start wearing body cameras as of next week. This is in an effort to increase transparency. So the Toronto police voted to pass a series of recommendations aimed at police reform. That meeting went all day yesterday. The vote was unanimous, and this included a motion to adopt Toronto police body cameras on all officers, and that rollout, again, will begin next week. This is on the heels of a petition that was circulating in May that had over 100,000 signatures on it in support of introducing the cameras. Someone in Toronto just set the record for the most Starbucks Uber Eats orders and the biggest order in Canada. Someone in our city ordered Uber Eats Starbucks 342 times in 1 year alone. That's nearly one per day. It's unclear what exactly was ordered, but that is a huge bill.
Would love to know the money spent.
Oh,
So and that's minimum $1,000 bucks. But probably more with all the fees.
Those little egg bites.
Well, yeah, because if you're getting
That's what I
a
get.
coffee at Starbucks, you're $3 or $4 plus delivery fee.
Well, here's my theory. If you're getting a delivered coffee from Uber Eats, you're not just getting a plain coffee. I think you're probably getting something specialty. So right away, that's like, just call it $5,
Yeah.
right? Just for rounding sake. On top of that, the delivery fee is probly another $2.
So you'd be $2 or $3 grand.
Yeah.
And maybe you're getting a wrap. Maybe you're getting a little spinach and feta
Could be.
wrap. You never
what?
know.
Absolutely.
Also,
never know.
I had another theory because 365 days in a year, they ordered 342 times. Those days that they didn't order, they were probably on vacation.
Wow.
He's busy this morning.
He's a
isn't he?
sleuth.
He's
He is
busy.
a
A little
sleuth.
detective.
Toronto also holds the record for the biggest order placed from Starbucks on Uber Eats with the Peter Monk Cardiac Center. They ordered a ton of pastry, snacks, coffee, and more.
Cool.
Stranger Things will not be ending after season 4, so no need to cry in the shower about it this afternoon. According to reports, the cast of the series have been told that season 4 production is tentatively due to start back up on the 17th of September. And, a few months ago, everyone would have been like, well, that's not going to happen. But there has been movies and TV shows that have gone back to filming, so it's likely to happen. According to Ross Duffer, who's one of the show's creators, season 4 won't be the end. He said, we know what the end is, and we know when it is. The pandemic has given us time to look ahead, figure out what's best for the show, and starting to fill that out gave us a better idea how long we need to tell that story.
Cool.
So, Adam, you're a big fan of the show. You were saying you're guessing 6 seasons.
I think if you go beyond 6 with any sort of drama, you're really taking you're taking. It's hard to be scary 6 seasons in a row, right? Because it's sort of a race to the bottom. It's like, how am I going to up it this time? And it's not that scary. It's just kind of, it spooks you from time to time. And it's such a great, compelling story, too. And I think you guys are really missing out when you don't watch it.
And Millie Bobby Brown's going to be like 30. And
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
It's
want
like-
to do this anymore, guys.
we have to hide her pregnancies.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's
It's like
funny.
when Emma Stone was 30, and I think she was like in Easy A, where she was supposed to be 18. And you're just like,
Oh, it's so weird.
it's
Yeah.
weird when that
It's so
happens. But
weird.
yeah, anyway. So yeah, it'll be time to wrap it soon, and I will be sad when that show is over. But good for them. A couple more seasons. wouldn't
Speaking of
hurt.
shows that are over, that's what's trending. I'm teasing.
Hey, we're done. Robin's up next. Just so you know, Virgin Radio Summer Side Hustle. That happens again at 11. So text summer in your name to 99999.
I just